Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Carol Lovely, and I want to welcome you once again to Vitality and Vision. It is your time to shine. So, this is where um, I share some tips on revitalizing your energy and proactively exploring all the brilliant, unlimited possibilities within you. So, it's a great opportunity to come and connect with others and explore this new age, this new time of expansion that's full of outrageous potentials. So I'm here the second and fourth Wednesday at 9 a.m. on Lake Harriet Spiritual Community's Facebook page. And the last time I was here, we were talking about grounding. So, what experiences did you have while you were checking out grounding um, over the last couple of weeks? Did you feel any shifts in your body, in your emotional state? Did you feel more relaxed when you were more grounded and in your body and more aware of your connection to the earth and to the things around you, to nature? So let us know if you had some great experiences down below as you share. It helps others. So today we're going to explore, as I promised last time, today we're going to explore earthing. So earthing means connecting your physical body, your skin layer, to the earth. So as we know, the outlets in our home have a ground wire. It's that third prong in the semicircle hole that's between the other two prongs. And just in case there's a short circuit, that ground wire provides a path for the electrical current to be absorbed into the ground. Without the ground wire, your body touching that device like a electrical box or an appliance or a power tool, you may become the ground path, which then causes a shock or electrocution. And I've been alive long enough to know that we don't get shocked as much now that we have changed electricity, and there are many more um, ways that we have discovered in order to ground that electricity so we don't get shocked quite so much, nevertheless. So, from an earthing perspective, our bodies are already short circuiting, resulting in many physical, emotional, and mental challenges. So, connecting to the earth grounds us, rebalances our electrical system. So, let's explore some of the health benefits of earthing. The theory is that earthing allows a transfer of negatively charged electrons from the Earth's surface into the body. These electrons neutralize positively charged free radicals that can cause chronic inflammation and emotional stress. An excess of free radicals damages your cell membranes and your DNA, and it can lead to all kinds of diseases, including cancer. Because earthing has been shown to reduce blood thickness and inflammation, it has the potential to support cardiac or cardiovascular health. So, most of us have an overactive sympathetic nervous system, which is an excess of emotional stress. And preliminary studies show that earthing has a calming and balancing effect also on our nervous system. So, biophysicist James Ockman explains that the moment your foot touches the earth or you connect to the earth through a wire, your physiology changes. There's an immediate normalization that begins, and an anti-inflammatory switch is turned on. So people stay inflamed because they never connect with the earth and the source of free electrons, which would neutralize the free radicals in the body that cause disease and cellular destruction. So earthing is actually the easiest and most profound lifestyle change that anybody could make. So let's take a look at the bioelectric body. Humans are energy. Everything is energy, but human beings are energy. Electrical currents and their associated magnetic fields fill and surround us as a human. there are currents that make up a web or a system of interactive energy fields that govern the body's functioning. So in energy medicine, that's called your biofield. So we have, a chakra system, we have meridian system, we have strange flow system. Um, we have an actual electrical system in our body. We have all of these energy systems that are very connected, and when they're full of vibrant and healthy energy, then you are vibrant and healthy. And when there's a block, then you're not. So the subtle energy is called prana in the Ayurvedic medicine and chi in Chinese medicine, and both of those have been around for a really long time. In ancient Indian and Chinese traditions, the understanding is that the life flow energy through the body, which extends beyond it, and that blockages and imbalances in that flow, like I just said, can lead to illnesses. So modern forms of energy therapies like Reiki and energy medicine and quantum healing embrace all of these principles and bring them in to the techniques that they're teaching people to help them to have tools so that they can stay healthy. The earth itself is electromagnetic. The Chinese believe that the qi from our bodies come from the heavenly qi or from the earth qi. So heavenly qi that's coming from above refers to the energy from the sun and the cosmos, and the earth qi is formed from the earth's natural web of energy, its magnetic field, and its natural heat. It turns out that the earth also has an energetic anatomy that is very consistent with our own. So that has Earth's energy energy centers, energy channels, magnetic fields that emanate out from the Earth. So the Earth is kind of like a massive battery that replenishes itself by solar radiation and lightning, and from the heat from its molten core. So it gets charged every minute, according to some, with 5,000 lightning strikes somewhere in the world. So when we connect to the earth, by earthing, we are recharging our energy field with the earth's energy. So one of the reasons in modern society that we have challenges connecting to the earth's energy is simply the type of shoes that we wear. Early versions of shoes were made out of papyrus or cowhide or bearskin or deerskin, canvas. During the industrial age, the first rubber-soled shoes were introduced in 1876 in England. And by World War II, synthetic-soled shoes were commonplace. And we as people haven't recovered really since then. If you recall from your high school physics, substances called conductors allow energy to travel through more easily, and other substances called insulators inhibit the flow of electricity. So if I was heard as a child, maybe you heard if you were outside in a lightning storm, the best place you could be was in your car because your car had rubber tires. So rubber is an insulator. It protects you from the lightning strikes of the ground, and rubber-soled shoes have broken our connection to the earth. And other synthetic materials besides rubber that shoes soles are made out of also break that connection to the earth because they are not conductors like a natural fiber. So health expert David Wolf, who's from Canada, calls the common shoe the world's most dangerous invention. That's kind of fun. I thought I could throw that in there. So experts on earthing explain that earthing naturally protects the body's delicate bioelectric circuitry against static electrical charges and interference. So most importantly, it facilitates the reception of free electrons and stabilizes the electrical signals and energy of the earth. So earthing remedies an electrical instability and electron deficiency that you never knew you had. So it refills and recharges your body with something you never knew you were missing or that you really even needed. So taken from a modern perspective, walking barefoot on the ground might seem pretty primitive, but the instinctual perspective, however, is to walk barefoot. And it was kind of how we were meant to travel. I spend a lot of time at this point in my life out on the playground, and lots of kids, as soon as they get to the playground, they take off their shoes. Um, and it's kind of fun that they're doing that. It's very instinctual. So, earthing exercises. So, earthing exercises, or techniques, if you want to call them that, are pretty simple and straightforward. Just take off your shoes and your socks and get outside. Stand on the earth, on grass and stones, and dirt works really well. It's that we need to have a point of contact to establish that grounding connection to the earth. So one foot on the earth will ground you, but if you put 2 feet on the earth, it often becomes a much more strong, effective moment or time. So for healing, researchers behind the earthing movement, and there is an earthing movement if you want to look that up, recommend standing barefoot on the earth for at least 20 minutes twice a day. But even if you can only get out for 10 minutes during your lunch time, it'll still serve you. Of course, while you're earthing and getting your feet on the ground, please be cautious. You don't want to take in pesticides from grass, or step on things, broken glass, or whatever. And try to avoid walking barefoot on asphalt, because now you're bringing up that asphalt energy into your feet. And if you can't be barefoot, and there's many people in cities and places, in around the world, that being barefoot could be, something that's pretty challenging for you to do, I would recommend that you look into either wearing a pair of earthing shoes or using earthing mats. A lot of people use earthing mats underneath their feet while they're sitting. Then you can research and find out lots of information on earthing shoes and earthing mats. We're not going to go into that, but that's another suggestion. Mindful walking is another way to connect with the earth. So simply walking barefoot and staying present with your environment. Depending on how active your busy mind might be at the moment, it really only takes a few minutes before you will begin to feel that mental calm and centeredness kind of replacing all that busy talk. So walking barefoot has an added benefit also of massaging the acupuncture points on your feet that are used in reflexology. So one point in particular that is really good for earthing is kidney 1, which is the first point on the kidney meridian. It's called the wellspring point. It's where we bring energy up from the earth into our bodies, and it's in the center of the ball of your foot. So walking barefoot helps to stimulate this point. So be sure when you're walking, you're using your whole foot, the heel, the ball, and then your toes. And experts, again, in this field would say that 10 to 20 minutes of walking barefoot. Here's another fun one. I don't know how many of you are going to do this, but if you want to let out your little kid, you could roll around on the earth. Have you ever noticed how cats and dogs roll around on the earth, or how kids get to a hill and go, ooh, I could roll down this? My grandkids do that. And they get down on the earth, and they roll down the earth. And I can remember doing that as a child too. So it's very instinctual, and it'll help you to discharge negative energy. So try getting a little dirty maybe and rolling on the earth, and you will understand why these animals or kids are doing it, because it's going to feel good. So it'll also connect you to some of that kid joy that's within you. And do that for however long you choose. You can also just sit or lay on the earth. If you're going to do that, it would be good to have your shoes off and your hands also on the earth. It's a way to consciously ground yourself in your body, and it also when you're connecting your skin to the earth again, it gives your body a chance to recharge in a way that it needs to be recharged. And again, um, if you're going to lay on the earth and you really want to have, more contact, or you want to have a, a better conductor of that energy, try to wear a natural fiber in your clothes. I try very, very hard to only wear, cottons or wools or, natural fibers, and stay away from, polyesters and fleeces that are more made out of plastic. Again, not really good, conductors of energy. They're more insulators of energy. So, and some people believe, so the more time, here's another point that we want to make about earthing is the more time you spend in front of your computer or connected to that smartphone, the more time you will need to benefit from grounding and grounding techniques and earthing exercises. So some people believe that there really isn't any valid proof to electromagnetic frequencies or EMFs and radiation waves from electronic devices or your mobile phone, and that they're harmful. Some people just believe that's all made up. However, the evidence is really starting to mount to say that there is this vibration that's coming off, that our bodies have not evolved to really be able to um, let that pass through. So, anyways, again, another field, and maybe we'll get into that another day. But ultimately, you become more rooted in your body and grounded, and do some earthing, and you'll start to feel better. You'll start to, the effects of that EMF or that radiation will be, there'll be a noticeable shift in your energetic body from that state of, in your body, to feeling more calm and centered, and you'll notice it. So it's not a question to me and to many as to whether those electromagnetic and radiation waves are affecting you, as to the degree you're able to feel them, and to the degree that they're harmful to your energy field or your biofield. So, and all of us are different. Some people are really affected, and some people are mildly affected. So, but we're all being affected. Well, that's just my opinion. So, regardless, grounding yourself in your body daily and earthing may be a really important lifestyle choice for those who are interested in a long, vibrant life. So, learning energy techniques like Reiki and energy medicine, Qigong, yoga can teach you how to feel and move the energy in your body to ground and to earth and to promote health. So, any of those fields, if you're interested in looking into that, will teach you more about the electromagnetics of the human, of the earth, and how we can promote balance. And grounding and earthing is definitely a part of that. So, let's recap here. So, grounding techniques that we talked about last time, if you want to go look for that video, grounding techniques, I did that 2 weeks ago, provide powerful methods for increasing your awareness in your body. These exercises offer a diverse range of health benefits. Earthing is a grounding exercise that reforges your connection to the earth. And research is showing that earthing reduces inflammation by scavenging those free radicals. If you're a creative professional, grounding techniques and earthing exercises can help you to quiet and clear your mind, recharge your energy, and calm your emotions. Therefore, grounding and earthing exercises can help you to increase your overall mental and physical performance. It's a calming and joyful experience to walk barefoot on the earth. So these grounding techniques also can help you awaken to your intuitive instincts and bring you closer to yourself and closer to the energies that are around you, like the earth, like the sun, like the moon, all of those energies. So once you're more grounded in your body and you're connected to the earth, you're starting to connect to the other unseen energies, which will awaken and enhance those intuitive instincts within you. So that's it for today. That's earthing. I'll see you again on the fourth Wednesday, which is October 28th, with another great tip that will help you to revitalize your energy and proactively explore all the brilliant, unlimited possibilities within you. So let us know below if you need support with earthing, or if you have some more great suggestions that you would like to share on either grounding or earthing, because that's really good to share all of those things so everybody knows. If you'd like an opportunity to go a little deeper with me, you might consider registering for a day-long program called Become an Agent of Change. That's going to be led by myself and Alex Fries on Saturday, November 7th at Lake Harriet Spiritual Community in person, so you need to sign up for that ahead of time. And it's from 9:30 to 2:30 p.m. on the 7th. And you can sign up for that on my website, carollovely.com Book Now page. I'm also going to be available in person for 50-minute sessions at the Lake Harriet Fall Psychic Fair on Saturday, October 24th, which is a fundraiser for Lake Harriet. So come out and support Lake Harriet. We need your support at this point because of all the social distancing and changes that we've had to make. So sessions are going to be limited. I can only do so many. And we'll be, of course, following all the social distancing and guidelines, keeping everybody as safe as possible. And you can learn more about that and sign up on Lake Harriet's website, Lake Harriet Spiritual Community.org's website. Sunday, September 27th, which was a couple of weeks ago, I shared a program for the 10:30 Zoom Sunday service with Lake Harriet called Enjoying Your Sacred Power, and that's up on the Facebook if you want to listen to the replay of that. It's also on the Lake Harriet YouTube page and my YouTube page. But I've had a lot of positive feedback on, oh, that was just what I needed to hear. There was so much useful information and practical information in there. And of course, at the end, there was a meditation. So if you want to listen to that, it's still up. And you can find out more information about Lake Harriet and all of the things that they have going on their website. Again, that's Lake Harriet spiritualcommunity.org, and you can sign up and register for Become an Agent of Change on my website, Carol Lovely Book Now. So have a great 2 weeks, taking your time every day to ground and to connect to the earth by earthing, and bring yourself back to your center and give yourself a gift of health and peace. And let us know below if you need any assistance or help, or if you've got some other great ideas that people could implement. That's it for now. Thanks for coming by or for listening to this replay. Have a great day.